Hey there, science fans! Welcome back to another exciting episode where we explore the wonders of the everyday world around us. Have you ever stopped to think about those little things we use every day without a second thought? Those tiny, often overlooked objects that make our lives so much easier? No, not your phone, silly. I'm talking about zippers. Yes, those little fasteners that are practically everywhere. You see them on your clothes, your bags, even your tents. They are an essential part of our daily lives, yet we rarely give them a second thought. Zippers are like tiny miracles that keep our stuff together. They are simple yet incredibly effective, making sure our belongings stay secure. But how do these little wonders actually work? What makes them so reliable and easy to use? Let's take a closer look at the mechanism behind the magic. We're going on an adventure to uncover the secrets of the zipper. From its invention to its modern-day applications, there's so much to discover. We'll learn about their history, their clever design, and all the amazing things they can do. Did you know that the first zipper was invented over a century ago? Get ready to be zipped into the fascinating world of fasteners. We'll explore how zippers have evolved and how they continue to be an integral part of our lives. Did you know that zippers are everywhere? From the smallest coin purse to the largest industrial applications, they come in all shapes and sizes. From your favorite hoodie to the giant doors on an airplane hangar, zippers come in all shapes and sizes. They are versatile and incredibly useful. But no matter how big or small, they all have the same job: to connect two sides together securely. This simple function is what makes them so indispensable. Let's dive right in and uncover the science behind these everyday marvels. We'll see how a simple design can have such a profound impact on our daily lives. Believe it or not, the zipper wasn't invented overnight. It took years of trial and error, countless prototypes, and the combined efforts of several inventors to create the zipper we use today. It took a lot of brainpower and many tries before we got the zipper we know and love today. The journey began in the mid-19th century and spanned several decades, involving multiple inventors who each contributed to the final design. Way back in 1851, Elias Howe, the same guy who invented the sewing machine, tried to make something like a zipper. His invention was called the automatic continuous clothing closure, but it never really took off. But it wasn't quite right. Howe's design was ahead of its time and the world wasn't ready for it yet. It was a good idea, but it needed more refinement. Then in 1893, a clever inventor named Whitcomb L. Judson came up with something called a clasp locker. Judson's invention was a step closer to the modern zipper, but it still had its flaws. It looked kind of like a zipper but was clunky and broke easily. It wasn't a hit. Judson's clasp locker was used in some shoes and boots, but it didn't gain widespread popularity. Finally, in 1913, a Swedish-American engineer named Gideon Sundback perfected the design. Sundback's version was more reliable and practical, making it a significant improvement over previous attempts. He made the teeth smaller and stronger, and his version actually worked. Sundback's design featured interlocking teeth that were much more durable and easier to use. Sundback's invention was a game-changer. It revolutionized the way people fastened their clothing and other items, making it quicker and more convenient. But it wasn't called a zipper yet. The name zipper would come later, as the invention continued to evolve and gain popularity. That name came later in 1923 when the B.F. Goodrich Company, a tire company, started using these fasteners on their rubber boots. They needed a catchy name for their new product. They called it the zipper because of the zipping sound it made, and the name stuck. The catchy name helped popularize the fastener, and soon, everyone was calling it a zipper. From those early boots, zippers quickly became popular. They were used in a variety of products, from clothing to bags and even in military gear during World War I. People realized how much easier zippers were to use than buttons, and soon, they were on everything. Jackets, pants, dresses, bags, you name it. The zipper had become an essential part of everyday life, thanks to the ingenuity and persistence of its inventors. The real genius of the zipper lies in its simplicity. It's all about the slider. Think of the slider like the brain of the zipper. It's the part you hold and move up and down to open and close the zipper. But how does it work? Inside the slider there's a special channel shaped like a Y. When you pull the slider up, the Y forces the teeth on either side of the zipper tape to interlock. The teeth have these clever little bumps and grooves that fit together perfectly. As you move the slider down, the Y channel changes direction, gently guiding the teeth apart, and voila, the zipper opens. It's like magic, but it's really just clever engineering. The slider is the key to the zipper's success. It's the control center that makes the whole thing work smoothly. Now let's talk about those teeth. They may look a little intimidating up close, but they're actually quite friendly. Zipper teeth, sometimes called elements, come in all sorts of materials like metal, plastic, or even coiled wire. Each tooth is carefully attached to a strong fabric tape that holds everything together. Think of the teeth like puzzle pieces. They're designed to fit together perfectly when the slider brings them together. The shape of the teeth is essential. They have a special angle that allows them to interlock securely when the slider pushes them together. But try pulling the zipper apart without the slider, and you'll quickly realize it's nearly impossible. That's because the teeth are designed to hold strong and resist pulling forces. They're like a team, working together to keep your belongings safe and sound. Section 5. Making a zipper from wire to wonder. Have you ever wondered how zippers are made? It's a fascinating process that combines precision engineering with a touch of magic. Imagine a tiny factory, bustling with activity, dedicated to creating these everyday marvels. Each step is meticulously planned and executed. It all begins with long spools of wire or plastic, the raw materials that will soon be transformed into something extraordinary. These materials are fed into specialized machines that shape them into those familiar zipper teeth. The precision here is key, as each tooth must be identical to ensure a smooth operation. Next, another machine carefully attaches these teeth to the zipper tape. This step is crucial, as the teeth need to be spaced evenly to function properly. For metal zippers, the process involves punching the teeth out of a sheet of metal and then attaching them to the tape. This method ensures durability and strength. In contrast, plastic zippers are usually molded directly onto the tape. This allows for a variety of colors and designs, making them versatile for different applications. Once the teeth are securely in place, it's time for the slider to join the assembly. The slider is what makes the zipper functional, allowing it to open and close with ease. The sliders are manufactured separately and then carefully matched with the zipper tapes. This step requires precision to ensure a perfect fit. The two halves of the zipper are then joined together at the bottom with a special stop. This stop is essential as it prevents the slider from coming off the track. Finally, the completed zipper undergoes a thorough quality control inspection. Each zipper is tested to ensure it zips and unzips smoothly, ready to be used in a variety of products. From clothing to bags and even tents, zippers are an integral part of our daily lives. The journey from wire to wonder is truly remarkable, showcasing the ingenuity and precision of modern manufacturing. Section 6. Zippers in disguise, more than just clothes. Zippers are like the chameleons of the fastener world. You'll find them in all sorts of places, sometimes where you least expect them. Sure, we all know about zippers on clothes. They're on our jackets, pants, dresses, and even our shoes. But zippers do so much more than just keep us dressed. Ever gone camping? Your tent wouldn't be the same without zippers. They keep those pesky bugs out and the warmth in. And what about your trusty backpack? Zippers are there to keep your belongings safe and organized, but here's where it gets really interesting. Zippers are even used in spacesuits to help astronauts stay safe and comfy in the harsh environment of space. They're also found in medical devices, airplanes, and even roller coasters. So the next time you zip something up, remember, you're using a tiny marvel of engineering. Section 7. Oh, my zipper is stuck. We've all been there. You're in a hurry and your zipper decides to take a break. Don't panic. Most zipper mishaps are easily fixed. If your zipper is stuck, the first thing to do is to check for any obstructions like fabric or thread caught in the teeth. A gentle nudge with a pencil or a toothpick can often dislodge the culprit. For stubborn zippers, try rubbing a little bit of graphite from a pencil lead or a bar of soap on the teeth. The graphite or soap acts as a lubricant, helping the slider move more smoothly along the teeth. If a tooth is missing or broken, you might need to replace the slider or take your garment to a professional for repair. But with a little care and attention, your zippers will keep on zipping for years to come. Section 8. Zippers, tiny parts, big impact. We often take zippers for granted, but they've had a huge impact on our lives. Can you imagine a world without zippers? We'd still be fumbling with buttons and hooks, and getting dressed would take forever. Zippers have made our lives easier, more convenient, and more stylish. They've also revolutionized industries from fashion to aerospace. Think about all the things we can do thanks to zippers, from exploring the great outdoors to traveling the world in style. Zippers are a testament to human ingenuity. They show how a simple idea, well executed, can change the world. Section 9. So next time you zip, take a moment to appreciate the science and engineering behind that satisfying zip sound. Zippers are more than just fasteners. They're little marvels that have shaped our world in countless ways. So go ahead, zip something up, and give those tiny teeth a little thank you. They've earned it. And that's the zipper, in a nutshell. Keep asking questions and stay curious, science fans.